Ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ. Ịma na o nwere olu na-eti mkpu na-asị ụmụ Igbo chigharịa, ụmụ Igbo chigharịa. Kwa mbọsị ọ na-eti, n'ụtụtụ n'abalị ọ nọ na nkuzi. Eze-Ana, Eze-Ana ugochitubelu, onye ọma na oraifite, onye mgbasa ozi, ozi ọma ọdịnala gaba n'iru. Eze-Ana ugochitubelu, onye ọma anyị ji eme ọnụ. Ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ, gaba n'iru. Eze-Ana ugochitubelu, onye ọma na oraifite, onye mgbasa ozi, ozi ọma ọdịnala gaba n'iru. Eze-Ana ugochitubelu, onye ọma anyị ji eme ọnụ. Ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ, gaba n'iru. Eze-Ana ga-adị, ugochitubelu ga-adị, ugochitubelu tempụl ọ ya adị. Maka na eziokwu anwa chacha, ndị ụka erigo anyị front and back, ndị oche eli anyị front and back. Faji asị kala aka ghọrọ ụmụ Igbo, si anyị rapụ nke anyị na nke fe ka mma. Bulu Baịbụl bịa, akwụkwọ akụkọ, mepekwa chọọchị fa, okwu n'ụka bịakwa.
Good morning, viewers all over the world. My name is Ogbuefi Eze-Ana, ugochitubelu na oraifite. Abụ m onye isi nchụaja na ugochitubelu ọdịnala temple. Anyị na-agba afa miri emi n'ụbọchị ọrụ mmụọ dị iche iche, deep consultation and other spiritual works. Abụkwazị m onye isi nchụaja na ọdịnala restoration evangelical mission. Bụrụkwazị onye mgbasa ozi ọdịnala Igbo. So you can call me a priest or ọdịnala evangelist, I will answer. My mission is to help people live better life. Today, n'oge awa nke eziokwu, today's topic is Igbo spirituality part 2. Igbo spirituality part 2. Today, if you pay attention, you will learn everything, the basics, things you need to know about Igbo spirituality. Because you need to understand Igbo spirituality, so African spirituality. You need to understand it perfectly, so that you understand. Because if you don't have the basic knowledge or what Igbo spirituality is all about, then you'll be easily misled by ignorant people. Yes. So pay attention. If you are under the influence of my voice right now, believe in me, you are blessed. Because what you are going to hear today will liberate you. Because what you don't know remains a mystery to you and not to all. So let's now dive into today's lecture. Before we do this, important announcement. We are still on the month of September. Our monthly rituals is still ongoing. You can join our monthly rituals anywhere you are all over the globe. Distance is never a barrier, because power of God Almighty is everywhere under the sun. So our group ritual is for upliftment, breakthrough, and liberation. We have lots of testimonies, but as you all know in the temple, we don't share testimonies. You know why? It's not necessary, but I can tell you there is power in group rituals. Group is power. We started this group rituals almost 3 years now. I can tell you there are some people that have been following us every year. If I tell you that there are some people that have started booking for this year, even some days back, I received some messages, people that have been following us over the years. Some have started booking 2025. Believe in me. Why they are doing so is to ensure that they will not escape from their mind. But I can tell you there is power in group rituals. This morning I have gone to the temple to make declarations upon those people that join us. Yes. So, and I will keep praying, making declaration, positive declaration upon their lives till the month end. On the last day of this month, we visit the waters with eatable things to offer sacrifices and saraka on behalf of all for the month. Then we proceed back to the temple to offer sacrifices to entities of powers in the temple. Then we kill ram, ebudu, and other eatable things. Use it for saraka purpose on behalf of all. So you can join us anywhere you are. If you're interested, what you do is to make token donation to the account number. Then drop your trade prayer request. You can chat me on WhatsApp for other details. Then if you have any question in today's lecture, chat me on WhatsApp 0805 7837672. I repeat 0805 7837672 or 0813 8243 I repeat 08013 8243 Let's now dive into today's lecture properly. Like I said before, today's topic is Igbo spirituality part 2. Yes. What I want to tell you is this. We Africans are special people. Yes. We are not boy or we are not dependent on any other race for our survival. We are created in a unique way. We are special people. And in African Igbo system of worship, we recognize and obey the natural laws. Igbo spirituality promotes keeping natural laws. That is why Igbo spirituality has what we call ezeana. And that ezeana is simple, means keeping the commandment, otherwise known by many people as 10 commandments. So that keeping the commandments, keeping that the tenets of you must know the difference between this thing is abomination. They are not doing them. Keeping the 10th commandment. Those things are the basic of a real Igbo spirituality practitioner or adherent. So if you are a believer in Igbo spirituality, you must be ready to obey and observe all those natural laws. Yes. Igbo spirituality promotes harmony, living in peace with your fellow human being, living in peace, building bridges with entities of powers, with spiritual forces. Igbo spirituality encourages that. Igbo spirituality is a spirituality built on love. Live and let live. It was a spirituality that built in love because God Almighty Chukwu is love. So Igbo spirituality has been in existence, and Igbo spirituality promotes love. Love yourself, love your neighbor as you love yourself. That is why Igbo spirituality promotes Ofo Nogu, fairness, truth, and justice. That's what Igbo spirituality stands for. So for you to be a good ordinary Igbo adherent, you must be ready to always live according to these natural laws. Igbo spirituality does not support abomination. Igbo spirituality does not support living a wicked lifestyle. Igbo spirituality believes in fairness, truth, and justice principle. Igbo spirituality believes in karma. Igbo spirituality believes that whatever any man sows, so shall he reap. Igbo spirituality believes in karma full time. Igbo spirituality believes that whatever any man sows, so shall he reap. Igbo spirituality believes in perfection. that Igbo spirituality believe in reincarnation because Igbo spirituality believe that for any man to join and become a worthy ancestor, you must live a fulfilled life, a holy life. So that is why Igbo spirituality recognize the fact that man was actually created to be here on earth, to perfect himself, and to be able to discover the consciousness in him, in his personality. So man was actually created to mature. And for the fact that human spirit cannot mature in the spiritual realm, that is why man was given opportunity to come down to this gross material world, which is Kura region, so that man will regain the consciousness of who he is, and so that man will be able to develop, mature. Then, because of that maturity, man will be able to contribute his own quota towards furthering creation. That is the purpose why man was created. So, and that reason means that we are here to seek for maturity. So that is why Igbo spirituality preaches reincarnation, because we are given years, depends on our mission here on earth, to use it to mature. Now, if at the end of this particular cycle, this year, somebody's life, then you will not perfect yourself and you still have many years ahead of you, you will be given another opportunity to reincarnate back so that you will be able to remedy the wrongs of the past. So, but at the end of the day, why you are given this opportunity is to keep perfecting yourself till you become perfect, in order to join Otundiche in the world of spirit. And once you become a perfect human spirit, you will be able to contribute to your quota towards furthering creation as a matured human spirit. All you can do can afford the sense. So know it today that our purpose of being here is not just for frivolities. It's not just to be spectators. We're actually here to be onye a na-ekiri ekiri. Maka ndị Igbo na-atụ sị na onye a na-ekiri ekiri adịrọ mma Igbo ntụ ọkwa eziokwu. So we are here to be the people a na-ekiri ekiri by making impact in our own little way. Yes. So Igbo spirituality does not encourage idleness. Igbo spirituality, because ndị Igbo na-atụ ilu, remember, our forefathers oftentimes speak with parables. Yes. Asị na aka aja aja na-ebute ọnụ mmanụ mmanụ. Yes. Aka aja aja na-ebute ọnụ mmanụ mmanụ, meaning onye lụọ work you work, you chop, or you work on their workshop. So meaning na-ebe onye na-arụ ka o si eri. So Igbo spirituality does not encourage idleness. That's why other tribes are almost emulating we Igbos, because we are very hard-working people. Yes, olden days, the average Igbo man is a hard-working man. Because Chukwu Okike will bless you via the handwork of yours, work of your hands. So, but nowadays, many things have gone wrong. Youth of nowadays are always trying to cut it short, as in they are looking for shortcut, which will not last. Yes, not always looking for shortcuts. There is a reason for whatever that you are passing through here. Believe in me, it's for you to grab the experience. Because usually if there is no challenge, there won't be any champion. Yes. And in natural principles, you must pass exam in order for you to go to the other class. Yes. You must be able to have challenges and come out of it victoriously before to you to be crowned a champion. It's natural process. So those challenges of life you are passing through now, or they are just for a time being. And there is experiences you are getting now with your current condition. And if for a purpose, what is important is that, and never you try to decide to do evil thinking that it pays. No. Onye gụrụ egwu si na onye ọ dị ọsịsọ na nwa ọnwa ọsịsọ. Never you join the fast lane. Believe in me. Never you join the fast lane. What is important that will make you great is consistency. Consistency is the key. Let me tell you. Once you are constant with what you are doing, people are watching you. Omomo are watching you. And those people that sees you as a hard-working person will give you greater opportunity in time being. This face here now is a face. Yes, it's a face. There is some certain basic knowledge you are acquiring now with what you are facing now at the moment. So know it from today that Igbo spirituality encourages hard working. Igbo spirituality encourages diligence. Igbo spirituality encourages you to always pay attention and work very hard, because there is honor and dignity in hard work. Hard working, very important. So what I'm telling you that Igbo spirituality is not shortcut. It's not get rich quick. As we are telling you people to come back to your root, it's not because of money. It's not because of for you to drive GLK. No, it's not like that. Why we encourages you and tell you about Igbo spirituality is for you to come back to your root. For you to recognize the moral value that Igbo spirituality is built on. High moral value, consistency, hard working, and determination. These are the basic things that we are known for. Let our youth stop this too much in a hurry to acquire material things. Yeah, material things are good, yes. But never you soil your hands for the purpose of acquiring it. There is natural principle that governs this universe you are seeing. There is time for everything. There is time for planting. There is time for harvesting. So never you think that you will not plant and you want to harvest. How? Then if you did not plant, you can't harvest. Then if you insist on harvesting, then you have missed the track. Then you are now a criminal, because you are trying to harvest where you did not plant. Everything has time. There is time for everything. There is a purpose why Chukwu allow you to pass these experiences they are passing now. Is for you to mature. At the right time, this maturity and the experience you are grabbed now will help you in future. And some people that sees you when you are learning those things and you remain consistent will always be proud of you. Yes, that you have paid your own dues. Believe in me, never you join crime. Igbo spirituality does not support that. Some people are coming to spirituality, but they don't really understand what it's all about. They think that call for coming back to your root is to get rich people. Not true. The thing is that Obasi nachi, Obasi nakaraka. Okay, now can the man nasi anafa. Yes. The only thing Igbo spirituality guarantees you is long life and prosperity. And prosperity is not necessarily to become Dangote tomorrow, to be a billionaire. No. Nobody had one Igbo spirituality as for you. That you are nri a ha tinye ahụ zuru oke, Chineke gọzie gị, nye gị ọmụmụ nwoke, nye gị ọmụmụ nwaanyị. You should be at peace with your chi. You are not in lack. Inye ju onwe gị afọ. Ọ ihe ndị nna nna anyị ha na-agụrụ ọfọ. Ogologo ndụ na-arụ isi ike. Ọnya awa ọgbụgba ndụ. The covenant of our forefathers and two. Ogologo ndụ na-arụ isi ike. That is what we are praying for. Have you forgotten? Na ndị Igbo, our forefathers, whenever they are fathers, whenever they are praying, we are na yo good long life and prosperity. Ịmụrụ na ndụ ka, ịmụrụ na good health is wealth. Ịmụrụ na health is wealth. There are some people that you are looking up to now. You think they are rich people, but they are suffering. They are going in hospital in and out. That money, that some of them don't even have peace of mind, even eating that money. In fact, they are prohibited from eating some of those things. Be proud of who you are. Then work hard on your own. Know it today that everything has process. There are some people that Chukwu meant that they will be rich at 35. They will be rich at 40. And no matter how you work hard, it must clock that time where Chi and the Ezumeru have destined for you. Sometimes you will be faster than your shadow. Sometimes because of your appetite, you must learn how to tame your appetite. If not, you will be carried away. That's why some people, they fall victim of scammers, because you are not taming your appetite. Sometimes you are not reasoning with your senses anymore, because you want to get rich quick. You want to cut corners, and by then you will be victimized. So what I'm telling you is this: Igbo, na people say, "Ojinwayo adi emeru ahụ." Ojinwayo adi emeru ahụ. That's Igbo adage. What is the take home from it? What take home is from it is that you always will scale whatever intention you have, ponder over it, and make a meaning from it. If not, you will fall a victim of getting rich quick. There is no gain in being a fast lane, and Igbo spirituality does not encourage that. Igbo na-asị n'usi onye dị ndụ dịkwuta ihe ọma. Once there is life, there is hope. There are some people that their destiny is Wambade. Let me tell you one thing. Our Obomanda, our covenant with Chukwu is Ogologo na Arisika, and the everlasting crown becoming an only chair. That is one by Chukwu. Let me tell you how Chukwu pays. Let me use this story in the Bible, where Jesus who told the story of how a man that invited workers to work in his vineyard, his farm. So he called some people in the morning. He called when he called them in the morning, he negotiated price with them. The price, what will be satisfactory to them. That's what he agreed with them to pay them, and they accepted. He took them to his farm. In the afternoon time, he went around and said some people that, what are you people waiting for? They said they have been there since morning and nobody called them for work. But one thing there is that they are willing and eager to work. They called them, come and work in my farm. They came and worked. At the 9 minutes in the evening, approaching evening, he went out again and see some people, young men, are not working. Young men, why people are not working? They told him that they have been here since morning and nobody called them for work. What is important there is they have seen the zeal for them to succeed. They are on their duty post. I don't know what they are facing through. I don't know whether you are actually on your duty post. doing your own. Ndị Igbo na-atụ ilu sị na o mewere machi ekwena onye ụta aka na ya. O mewere machi ekwena. That is, he have been working hard on his own, but he have not been favored. Nobody should blame the person because the person had been consistent working. So he now called those people because he have seen the determination in them. Call them. After working, all of them, in the evening, time for payment. He paid all of them the same amount of money. He agreed with those people that are there in the money. What is the take home from this message? The take home from this message is that all of us, as long as we are on duty post, irrespective of when we answer our call, when we started the work, we still receive equal blessings from two people. So, but remember, why these people are called and still pay them the right amount? You know why? Because they are found on their duty post. They are eager to work. They are actually, for remaining consistent, eagerly waiting for work to come, means that are on their duty post. I don't know what you are facing. Whether you are actually on your duty post. Yes. If you are eager on that, that's what Igbo spirituality encourages. Forget this and this generation that want to get rich quick. Some people are coming to ordinary Igbo thinking that ordinary Igbo will make them to start driving GLK. It's not true. Ordinary Igbo does not preach get rich quick. But because people don't understand how things work, and they now allow people that are coming using the church formulas to be taking away money from them. Coming back to your root is not for you to get rich quick. But sometimes some people are still having this mindset of the church people. Yes. The mindset of church people that some people normally take the same mind to Igbo spirituality, thinking that once they do one or two, they become rich. Not true. And because of that, some people want to enter fast lane. Some want to go into rituals. Some want to go into rituals, thinking that rituals will give them money. Thinking that rituals will give them money. Rituals will not ever give you money. Are you following? Rituals will never give them money. Some we like to go to start doing dangerous charms, thinking that those things are Igbo spirituality. No. Formulating those negative charms. Yes, maybe you want to do what they normally call Ogbuefi. Do you know why it's called Ogbuefi? Why is it called Ogbuefi? Is that this charm is purposely built for money. The intention is so selfish, self-centered for money. The intention is not centered on hard working, because the intention is to hypnotize. That is why the intention, the whole thing was built up. So what I can tell you is this: don't be on the fast lane, because fast lane will never help you. One, if you be on the fast lane, like the music I cited before, once you're on the fast lane, you are putting yourself in the danger. That's why even the road safety will always tell you not to be running over excess speed. Excess speed will put you on the danger zone. So know it from today that being on the fast lane, you are exposing yourself to so many dangers. But Igbo spirituality encourages you to be consistent, work hard, and never endanger your life by going after something that will put your life in danger. So Igbo spirituality is not all about making charms. Yes, but now people are too much bragging of how they can be able to be Ogwana. Yes, what Igbo spirituality preaches is Aja. Echu Aja. Aja Kaniro. Igbo spirituality preaches Echu Aja. Appeasement. Making peace between you and their forces. Onye ka eji asị ịgba aja ma ọ wa sị na ochie dibịa chụọ aja ọ dịka ewere nye ndị mmụọ n'aka. Igbo spirituality preaches ịchụ aja, sacrifice, and the sacrifice remains the key. Even in other world religion world over, aja ka a na-achụ. I remember even the Catholic faith will tell you that na na-achụ aja mass. Aja. They will always tell you about sacrificial stuff, maybe about charitable work. They tell you about corporal work of mercy. They tell you about all those things you deprive yourself for the benefit of others. Is aja. So Igbo spirituality preaches on aja. It's a principle. Forget about Ogu. Charm making is a combination of other forces, some forces, in order to achieve a purpose. And for the fact that that thing you are trying to do is what you formulated, it has the beginning and end. Is within the time of purpose, time and purpose. So it has expiring date, because whatever you use to formulate the charms is what has beginning and end. Is it fruits? Is it morog you put to it? Morog has expiring date, because it's something that decay. It's lifeless something. Is it leaves or whatever animals you put to it? Animal has expiring date. Do you know? Let me tell you what will shock you. Do you know that every animal has expiring date? That's lifespan. Like one of the longest living animal is tortoise. Do you know? I know some of you don't know. A tortoise can live up to 200 years. There's a time the Upper of Benin gave account that a tortoise that had been there over 200 years died. And they celebrated the passing away of that tortoise. Tortoise can live for over, that is the highest long-living animal. You know why? Tortoise is not offensive. It's always in the defense. Tortoise don't look for trouble. If he come, he go back. Tortoise don't look, it's not confrontational. So for that reason, do you know whenever you are too confrontational, or go every time you are at war, you are angry with yourself, the body is releasing chemicals that is destroy your organs. Do you know? Have you asked yourself why is it that lion don't live long life? You know why? Lions always, aggressive. That rolling, ooh, it's very angry. That is angry, the anger. And lion has anger issue. That's why the lion cannot live more than 20 years. Yes. Even female lion is up to 20 years. The male lion, 15 years, they are gone. They have anger issues. They always like to roar and everything is. And once you are rolling like that, you are very angry. The bitterness in you is full up. So every animal that is so calm live longer. The same way in life. If you are showing a kick, only can if you are somebody that always you would like to, you build many enemies, you step on toes, and you do decay, you not grab, you will not grab. I can tell you will not live long. Because that you were a troublemaker, and I took you have wrong with 2 hands. One day, one monkey will go market, you know, go return. Because you are stepping on toes and you are making more enemies. So that was never Igbo traditional teaching. Igbo traditional teaching teaches you to always to aja. Do you know what aja is all about? Aja is an attitude of sacrificing, that giving out what you have for the sake of others, making others to be happy. That is what Igbo spirituality teaches. Forget about Ogu. Ogu is a formulation, like I told you before, that later was introduced by some people, in a system that involves human beings. You will see some people that always like cutting corners. But I can tell you, all those people that promulgated charms making are now regretting it. Let me tell you something. Have you asked yourself why the Zouab people that used to do Ikeji festival, why they stop it? Have you asked yourself? Do you know the magnitude of charms people normally come to Zouab with? in order to show their powers. You can let me tell you what is Ito Ebunu is all about. Ito Ebunu is not what some people did in the past. I don't want to mention names. People that will carry Ebunu put on the table. Let me tell you, if we carry Ebunu put on the table, Ebunu will be there. Not Ebunu. Ebunu will be there till anger kills Ebunu. That is Ebunu for you. Ebunu can never jump down. But put a goat will jump down. So there are two different species. That's why I remember those days we are in the Catholic Church, they will say, Nwaturu Nkechukwu. That is, they're referring to Jesus as Nwaturu. What is Aturu? Aturu Ebunu. Makana Aturu, the female one, while Ebunu is the male one. Are you following? So Aturu is so calm. Aturu is so calm. So Aturu, even if you see where Aturu is jumping, once you put one of them jump up, you remove it. Other ones will come, once they come there, they jump up. They are so that is Aturu for you. You know that, yeah? So that is Aturu. So Aturu is different from Ewu. So that time they use Aturu, and what they use that Ebunu ha, ite Ebunu is all. What they will Ebunu ge adenana. Ewere owisi, kedo Ebunu. Owisi man all the small can easily cut. Put the owisi anye kedie. Now, although na akuzi ogwu, iputa, there will be that is showing their charm strength. Now, if you cross that line and cook your own, you will there when you turn that table now. On your table. Those in days, people with charm those days use it to do odogu. Are you following? That's why I'm telling you that some of your grandfather did not do reordinary. What they do, you go ikenga. Understand? The way people normally do nowadays. See people, they want to do, they want to be Odogu. As for the fact they want to be Odogu, then you do so many charms. The way some people now will enter into occult practices and be doing other things because they want to be Odogu and drive GLK. Are you following? The same way, olden days, that time GLK is not raining. So they want to do Odogu in the sense that they did what others cannot do. And they will be hailing them, Odogu. Ogbuago. By so the Ogazi Dan person will go and accumulate, go to Agonasa Banasa, a very distant place, to go there and they formulate a charm that you use to hypnotize others so that you will become Odogu. So if some of them did that and today it is stopping them, people will say, I don't want Ordinana. But then I bring this. Ordinana did not bring anything in your family. It's your great grandfather that told the wrong path. Let me tell you one thing. There is a family in our side here. Yes, their grandfather is into this masquerade of a thing. That is, there's a mongo ana obe. Obe. Go to family that till the men obe. We have the modern obe. You know, masquerade of nowadays is for fun. They are nothing like charm again. Those time of those obe. If Obi Banakwa, Ebane Beberia, Obi will go show the strength, the mighty strength. Do you know that olden days that Mongo Morike Ebagudo masquerade to display his power, Once you want to go, you point at Oji. Oji, far distance Oji from there. A branch of the Oji will just cut and further. Some will come, before they will go, they will point any tree at all. By the next day, you see that tree start dying. They must discharge their power before going. So all those things, they formulate so many charms, they did so many things. So even bury so many things. Now I want to start making calling names now. In order to acquire that fame of charm. You know that even in olden days, there are some of our fathers, they polygamy. Me and I know in English one word, I have boy and then may disappear. I had your Jamia or Usirika. So some of them mess room with any now. When he passed on, those charms will grow. It's like you bringing those the small lion, the smallest one of it. It'll be different aspect, but I can tell you that will come when that lion, if he feels hungry, he can feast on you. So Igbo spiritual, that is not part of Igbo spirituality that I'm talking about. That one is accumulated another arm, another version. People out of men, because they did not tame their appetite for power. they went to that land of formulating so many charms, can call it many names. You understand? The men is very strong. They have Ibobo, they have Agba every year must be done, but something must happen. So they have Agba, they have Idua community, they have so many names I will not start mentioning it. But what I can tell you, if they do original one, here's here. Because in natural principle, in metaphysics, there are some certain things you dare not do. Those things shorten life. Let me tell you what will shock you. Do you know that even a rainmaker, that is only when Edemiri, here they are that Edemiri, there are some certain times they will begin to maaka among themselves. Do you know that, this water level you are seeing is like ice block. Ice block. You understand? In the crowd. So I would like to use simple name you use to understand it. So sometimes some people act of forcefully, they want rain to fall. What they will do, they will send thunder. There is water already in the crowd. So what you now do is to send thunder to go and break that water, accumulated water, just like ice. They will send thunder to go and strike. Once thunder strikes, rain will fall. You understand it? They want to show power. But once you send a thunder, it shortens your life. Once you send a thunder, it shortens your life. Yeah, so because you are trying to manipulate nature. You are trying to bypass nature. So you pay for it. In creation, go and watch my teaching where I said nothing is totally free in creation. So if you really want to go to that deep cosmos realm, you pay for it. Are you following? So any fast lane you are entering, know it that there is consequence therein. So, but Igbo spirituality is built on live and let live, to show love, understand, to treat others the way you want others to treat you. Therefore, it's live and let live. Igbo spirituality preaches harmony and love. I remember those days because I stayed for a very long time with my grandmother. Those days I used to stay with my grandmother. She understands the principle of natural laws. Though she's a Christian then, but she must perform some of these rituals of law. One of the things she normally do that time, I learned it from her. Those days I used to stay with her during school holidays. We don't eat inside the room unless if it's heavily raining. Now what we normally do, that time we normally eat between 5:30 to 6:30. That is during that time of Janabula. Oh guy did nowadays people normally eat 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock. No, they eat before those darkness. Yes, we'll be eating outside. Once she want to eat food, she will now mold food. If it's swallow, you will now mold small swallow, touch it, roll it in the soup, and throw it. His throw it is out of law because he understands that she as a human being, she's eating. What of other creatures of God Almighty? You think that ants, soldier ants, lizard, birds, even your cocoa, your birds, and then whatever, they are useless. For your mind, they are useless. Do you even think that those soldier ants are useless for you? They are useless. I can tell you, my brother, my sister. Nothing on earth is totally useless. Nothing on earth is even useless. But what you don't know, it remains a mystery to you. Those ants has their own duty. Those ants has their own duty. I would not like to start explaining the way they work their own. I can tell you that those animals you are seeing, they are here to praise Chukwu. After giving the vision, it's for a purpose. You don't even sometimes you will see butterfly as useless. My brother, my sister, they are not useless. But because you don't know their work. Sometimes you will be thinking that the birds of the air are useless, my dear. You don't know the importance of why they existed. I can tell you. Those early beings, we call them early beings. Those early beings, they work in harmony with salamander. Mmụọ ndị na-eje ozi n'ikuku, nwa ikuku. Ka m gwa uru ha na-aba. Have you seen these secret trees that normally germinate here and there? It's nobody that planted them. Is ụmụ mmụọ, those early beings ndị na-eje ozi. All ha na-eburu eje na drop ebe ha chọrọ drop ya, and for a purpose. Let me tell you, if you go to any family, they practice tradition in the long past because of the covenant of the ancient, their ancestors. You will notice that those sacred trees normally germinate around their houses. Are you following? They normally germinate. Anywhere you see Oji, Ngu, Abu Kalete, Moabundi, or those sacred trees you are seeing, look down that family, there is a covenant there. Yes. Ha na-abịa maka ọgba ndụ ndị mmadụ. Ha na-abịa maka alụgba ọlụ. Ha na-ahụ ọmụmụ. Ha na-abịa esoro ka ha soro rie ife. Yes. So, but you don't know Igbo spirituality. Igbo spirituality is all built out of love. Let me give you an example. Do you know that if you go to Okwedo now, okay, ka nwere okwu last month, the benna. Ebe ewubere Okwedo, ewubere arụsị edo. Arụsị edo ahụ ewubere. Onye na-enye ihe ndị bata n'ime ebe a kụrụ ya unu. Ifu na ọ bụrụ ukwu osisi. Yes. Mana ehibere ya bụ arụsị anwa. Ihe ị gara afụkarị anya asị novice. Bụ inwe ike imeba ifu ọtụtụ uzie. Ifu ọfụ ya. Ifu ebe a na-egbusara ya. Mana ọ na-enwe ite. So, ọ na-enwe ite. Then, ihe a ka ị ga-afụ. Mana ewezi edo anwa. Before you know it, abụ ada within the vicinity of Edo land. Before you know it, ọjị ada. Before you know it, ngwu abịa. Because no na-alụ ọrụ in connection with the light region, other similar forces, Danjelu nke Chukwu, and ndị nyere ha ga-alụkọ ọrụ will start to come to join. Etu aka o si adị. Ịghọtara ya? Ọ bụkwa nke na-eme na family depending on what the family spirit is all about. If the family spirit is all about protection, if we see we will start germinating. Like let me use my own family as an example. When I started Ogbuefi, I didn't want to see any existing Igbo at all. But what happened is that, I remember that time, my late father was a Christian. Now, we have Igbo in front of our house. That time, we overburned that evening because two kids had normally cut it off. So, what they want Igbo to die, they will now carry all the heaps of all those bushes and everything they caught, keep it there, set it on fire. And, with time, their intention of burning the whole garbage there is for the heat of that to enter to the root of that tree so that the tree will not germinate again. So once they need that, the tree will die. It's out of rejection. But like what happened to me is that when my father was alive, my father died like 30 years ago. When he passed on, we no longer have anything like Igbo again. But when I started my spiritual work, a year, 2 years down the line, those who started to germinate back because they come to eat food. Are you following me? And to radiate their strength of protection. As we speak now, in my land, the ones that are very close to my land is up to 3 now. Both front and back. That is how it is. So what I can tell you that all those things are yes, for a purpose. Now, but I never know if we have varieties, you have what you have, so all those secretaries will be there. So what I'm telling you is that our forefathers built this Igbo spirituality not for time because we have natural protection. 1, or 2, it is there to protect you as long as your hands are clean. Nobody can harm you. So, but people started formulating so many things. So, to tell you that Igbo spirituality is built out of love, even that my grandmother I told you, even if you want to eat rice, you use spoon, full spoon, you throw it out. Those things you throw it out, you understand that it's not even those birds and lizards and what have you. They are not even helping us in swimming the compound. He's doing it out of love. God feed them. And God is expecting us, we human beings, to feed those creatures because we are better of them. Sometimes if we are going to the rivers, we buy other eatable things to go to the fishes and do all those eatable things to give to them. They are not doing anything for us. At least they as in doing our house chores. But we show love to them. And believe in they recognize that this is act of love. And they pray, join us in prayers too. So I remember those days before I ran up. My grandmother down those days like sacrificing. Once you see that he is better than you, he offered to help, no matter how small. I remember those days, even she has so many birds. Okuko. She has ewu, she has okuko. And message about an with them. So those okuko every evening we go and close what used to call them pure. There is a small hole almost at the back of the house where they normally go out and come. So at the night we go and close it whenever all of them come back. So, and in the morning, even if you go and open that impure by 6 o'clock, they will not go out until they go to grandmother's window. They know her window. They will go there and be doing kok. Sometimes if it's the day we overslept, their noise will wake up. Because well, chief I don't go no more. I also. I am not there. Look at that till grandmother comes. Because once she comes, I don't know, maybe something like that because I was small then. I don't know exactly, but I know from seed. You normally buy it, but I normally get them from market. So you go there, handful of that seed. Once he carries it, once he comes out, they increase their noise. Once they see her, she will now pour it. Once they finish eating it, you see them going out one by one. So early morning they will come. So to show you that they know sense, they have sense. Don't you think so? They know that there are some certain things grandma used to give them. I can tell you. So what I can tell you is that grandmother is doing it. It's not as if they are doing anything. But she's doing it out of love. So Igbo spirituality is all about love. Igbo spirituality encourages love. Even Saraka. That is why even whenever we perform any rituals to Umumo, what Umumo is interested is the life. What is the life in those animals is the blood. Then other flesh we use it to marry as humans. It's act of love. So Igbo spirituality preaches sharing, showing love. That is Igbo spirituality, unlike other religion. So and Igbo spirituality believes is by appealing. Even if there is a place where there is so much disharmony or more because name major and I'm on name major here is appealing. We call it appeasement. So some of these sacrifices we are doing is to appeal. So even you to feed your chief, feed your ezumezu, is for you to appeal to them so that you will build a harmony. You will be at peace with them. That is the essence. So if you will be at peace with them, if it pleases them, they will give you the vision and knowledge of what you can be doing in order to be earning money. During my own time, let me tell you how they took me around. They took me around. I went to so many religions in searching for truth. I don't want to start calling names. I went to so many religious friends in search of truth. After searching all those things, they even took me to India. When I was going, I don't actually know exactly what I'm going for. I'm going for a pilgrimage. Yes. I used the opportunity to be with them, wine with the Indians, dine with them, attend their festivals. I ate with them. So without knowing, I don't even know that when Nomomo was taking me there, is for me to see the other side of life. To do the experience I grabbed when I visited India is a plus to me today. When I came back to India in year 2003, over 20 years now, I speak Hindi. I stayed there months, but I speak Hindi. Because I followed them, I was so open-minded. Despite the fact that that time I used to be a Christian. Yes, I was a Christian then. But I went there with open-minded, as in to see how they are doing their thing. And for that reason, I visited so many places. I visited Bangalore, Kulu Manali, Northern India, and the Delhi, but not talking of Bombay and Bombay, known as Mumbai. I went to so many cities there. So I used the opportunity to learn so many things. When I came back to Nigeria, I I dive into reading so many spiritual books and experience so many things. Yes. So I became friends with some Filipinos that came to Nigeria in Abuja when I was in Abuja. So all those experiences is what really helped me today, because I know that those days I was so eager to contribute my own quota towards making this life a better place. I took my time to go for many trainings. I paid so much money to be trained. I go to many training. That's why I learned so many things. Even when those who are designing website was so many things, I learned them. Hypertext markup language. I learned those things, Joomla and JavaScript and the rest of them, before this Premiere Pro that came up. So CS5. So all those things is that what I can tell you is that I was so eager to learn in order to teach. And I learned so much. So what if you have appetite for to make an impact, to be a blessing to fellow human being, you will be led along that path. So Igbo spirituality is all about live and let live, let brotherly love show. That's why Igbo spirituality is based on sacrifice. Have you asked yourself, those people you call mad people on the road, how are they faring? But Igbo spirituality encourages that there is some certain aja we offer. We have to take some maybe Fanta, eatable things, even money, take it to the roadside. They will eat, because those aja is meant for some part people. That when they eat it, they become so happy and say Yagazia. So let me stop here. But what I can tell you, Igbo spirituality is all about love and sharing. So Igbo spirituality is never an evil. If anybody is in the village killing people, dropping a nule and the rest of them charms, negative charms, the person is naturally evil. It's not Igbo spirituality that sent the person. The person is evil but hide under the umbrella of ordinary a joker. He doesn't go to church. Therefore, you will now automatically give it to another person. No. That somebody does not go to church on Sunday is the person's concern. Don't give that person to the ordinary. Because the person might have evil mind. Why he does not go to church? Understand? That somebody does not go to church does not mean that person become ordinary person. The person can only be ordinary person if the person is someone that keep the natural laws and avoid soiling his hands in blood. The person must be on your sand. That's what makes the person ordinary person. Not when the person he doesn't go to church because of numerous harboring of anger and wickedness in him. Or the person is looking for somebody to poison. And you say the person is ordinary person, that he doesn't go to church. Not true. So ordinary people is for ordinary. Spirituality is for refined people with refined mindset. Yes, it's people that have free lifestyle of showing love to other creatures. That's what Igbo spirituality preaches. So if you have not listened to our message on Igbo spirituality part 1, go and read it so that you understand perfectly what Igbo spirituality is all about. Why we created this platform is to be an avenue where we teach people the true core Igbo spirituality. Yes, that being at peace with your ancestors and the land gods of your land does not guarantee automatic wealth. It's just for you to build bridges. Then if they deem it fit and they feel like their purpose here on earth is to be rich in order to be a blessing to other creatures, definitely they will give you money. But if your purpose here on earth is for you to just to live your life, you don't have the intention of helping others, they might give you only what you need. So if you are going to do align yourself with your spiritual forces, don't have money should not be what you have in mind. What you should have in mind is the how to be a blessing to fellow human being. Let me stop here. If you have questions in today's lecture or you want us to do deep consultation for you, chat me on WhatsApp 0805 7837 I repeat 0805 7837 or 0813 8243 871 0813 8243 871. Ọ bụrụ na ọnwa egburu eji wee chụ aja, emechaa na ọ ya ekwu ome. May the blessing of Chukwu be with us and abide with us now and forevermore. I guess, yeah.